Good morning, guys. Today is 27th of January 2021, and welcome back to the channel. And we are going to start with our current affairs. Let's see what is happening around us. So, let's look at the slide number one, what it says. Slide number one says, your nation celebrates 72nd Republic Day. Main functions will be organized at Rajpath in the national capital, where President Ramnath okay, uh, Kovind will take salute of the parade. There will be no chief guest this year. Rafale aircraft to feature for the first time. Parade distance has been curtailed due to COVID. In in a first Bangladesh army to take part in the Republic Day. Okay, so which army took part in it? That is Bangladesh Army. Our next slide of the day says about Incredible India. It says Virtual Bharat Parv 2021 to be inaugurated by Lok Sabha Speaker Sri Om Birla. Okay, being organized on www.bharatparv2021.com from 26 to 31 Jan, showcasing India's rich tourism destination, cuisines, handicraft, cultural performances, etc. Ministry of Tourism from 2016 has been organizing this in the front of the ramparts of the Red Fort. Minister of Culture and Tourism is Prahlad Singh Patel. Our next slide of the day says Ayu Samvad, a public awareness campaign. Okay, what it is? It's a public awareness campaign on Ayurveda and COVID-19 organized by All India Institute of Ayurveda. Okay, so Ayu Samvad, my health, my responsibilities. The main objective is to create awareness through lecture series to make common people aware of Ayurveda for COVID-19 theme. More than 5 lakh lectures will be organized across the nation by Ayurveda physicians for citizens. Our next slide says the Indian Navy conducts joint exercise, that is MPEX 21, with the Army and Air Force. Okay, MPEX 21 is a large-scale tree service joint amphibious exercise was conducted in Andaman and Nicobar group of islands. Okay, from 21 to 25 January 21. Okay, was aimed at validating India's capabilities to safeguard the territorial integrity of its island's territory. Okay, so here it is important for you to understand that what the MPEX and Discovery is. These are the kind names given to the military training exercises. Our next slide of the day says International Customs Days 2021, 26th January. Okay, this year will be dedicated to united efforts of customs to emerge from coronavirus crisis, support people and businesses. Slogan Customs bolstering recovery, renewable and resilience for sustainable supply chain. It is instituted by World Customs Organization. Okay, here two new words are used, like the word like bolstering, that is derived from bolster. It means to support or strengthen something, and resilience, right? Resilience is like the capacity to recover quickly from any difficulty or toughness. Okay, next slide of the day is related to our Padma Awards. It says Padma Awards 2021 announced. Uh, Shinzo Abe, SP Balasubramaniam, awarded Padma Vibhushan. Okay. The awards are given in the various disciplines, fields of activity. This year, the list comprises 7 Padma Vibhushan, 10 Padma Bhushans, and 102 Padma Shri awards. Among the awardees are 29 women and 1 transgender. 16 awards have been conferred posthumously. Okay. Now here the word is used posthumously. Okay. It means the awards which are given after the death of the originator. Okay. And this year no Bharat Ratna was announced this year as well. Our next slide says that Kaja Kallas to become Estonia's first female prime minister. Okay, Kaja Kallas, the leader of the Reform Party, will become Estonia's first female prime minister. Estonia would thus currently become the only country in the world where both the president and the prime minister are women. Okay, so this you need to remember, that which is the only country in the world which is both prime minister and uh, prime minister as well as president is women candidate. So that is Estonia. Okay, And now if you are surprised or if you are astonished that where the Estonia is located, I would like to tell you that Estonia is a country in northern Europe. It borders to the your Baltic Sea and the Gulf of Finland. Okay, and it has around almost 1,500 islands around it. Okay, our next slide says the DRDO. Okay, that is your Defense Research and Development Organization. DRDO conducts successful maiden launch of Akash NG missile, okay, from integrated test range off the coast of Odisha. It is new generation surface to air missile, okay, meant for use by Indian Air Force with the aim of intercepting high maneuvering means skillful, okay, and low RCS, that is radar cross sections aerial threats. Okay. Launch was carried out by combined team of DRDO, Bharat Dynamics and Bharat Electronics. Okay, our next slide says that TCS, that is what is TCS over here, this is the Tata Consultancy Services. Okay, they surpasses Reliance to become the most valued domestic firm. Okay, so briefly beats Accenture, and Accenture is one of the American company, a multinational, it's a multi-international company, right? To become the first most valued IT company in the world. So market capitalization of companies changes daily with the movement in their stock prices. TCS market valuation on BCE soared beyond $170 billion on Monday, holding the position of the world's most valuable IT company for the short period. Okay, our next slide says the noted physician is a doctor from Telangana. Okay, his name is Ramakka Lakshman Murthy, better known as the People's Doctor. And how he was known? He was known as People's Doctor. He passes away. Why he was called as a People's Doctor? Because he was giving free treatment to the poor and needy. So Lakshman Murthy was a close associate of people's poet Kaloji Narayan Rao, from whom he imbibed means to take in or to learn something. Okay, he imbibed, and what he imbibed, what he learned, the spirit of social services. Okay, after serving 2 decades at MGM Hospital Warangal, he set up his own clinic at Ramnagar, okay, to give free treatment to the poor and needy. Okay, next slide says this is the name of a book called How to Wash a Heart, winner of T.S. Eliot's Prize 2020. So Bhanu Kapil's How to Wash a Heart wins T.S. Eliot Poetry Prize. This is Bhanu Kapil's sixth book, okay, in which she depicts the uncomfortable dynamics between an immigrant and her white middle class host. T.S. Eliot poetry is one of the Britain's most renowned, means popular literary award run by T.S. Eliot Foundation. Okay, in this they get British pound of around 25,000 in the prize amount. Okay. Okay, next slide says that D. Jankiram is the new director of the Institute of Development and Research in Banking Technology. Okay, IDRBT is an arm of Reserve Bank of India. Prior to joining IDRBT, he was a senior professor at the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, IIT Madras. He was also a visiting professor at the Rochester Institute of Technology in USA. Your IDRBT was established in year 1996 and its location is in Hyderabad. Our next slide says the Jathi Ghosh, named by UN to High Level Advisory Board on Economic Social Affairs. Indian development economist Jathi Ghosh is among 20 prominent personalities appointed by UN to a high level advisory board that will provide recommendations for UN Secretary General to respond to current and future socio-economic challenges post COVID 19. Okay, Ghost has taught economics at JNU for nearly 35 years. Next slide, it is something about the Climate Adaptation Summit. It says Climate Adaptation Summit 2021, India targeting 450 gigawatt of renewable energy capacity by 2030, says Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Also stated that India is promoting LED lights and is saving 38 million tons of carbon dioxide emissions annually, and that India is going to restore 26 million hectares of degraded land by 2030. CAS show the launch of a comprehensive adaptation action agenda. Okay, next slide says Indian economy estimated to contract by 9.6% in 2020, grow at 7.3% in 2021. Okay, so the World Economic Situation and Prospect 2021 by the United Nations Department of Economic and Social Affairs said the world economy is expected to make the modest recovery of 4.7% this year after sinking 4.3% in 2020. Okay, next slide says that CSIR and CMERI unveils Aqua Rejuvenation. Rejuvenation here means the action or the process of giving new energy. Okay, so they unveils Aqua Rejuvenation plants to facilitate an organic farming model through treated wastewater. The first ever ARP integrated wastewater rejuvenation model, which has six-stage purification profile for comprehensive treatment of wastewater. 24,000 liters of water that can be rejuvenated using ARP will be sufficient for almost 4 acres of agri land. Okay, next slide says the Meghalaya wins National Award for the Best Electoral Practices 2020. Okay, so the Office of the Chief Electoral Officer (CEO) Meghalaya was selected for the Special Award for Information Technology (IT) applications in election by the Election Commission of India in the National Best Electoral Practices Award 2020. Okay, next slide says the Vice President inaugurates two new facilities at DRDO's. Okay, that is Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's Missile Complex in Hyderabad. Okay, so where Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Missile Complex is located, it is located in Hyderabad. The Integrated Weapon System Design Center will enhance capability in design and development of command and control systems for surface to air missile systems and ballistic missile defense system. A new missile technology exposition and seminar hall was opened too. DRDO chairman is G. Satish Reddy. Okay, next slide of the day says the Defense Minister Rajnath Singh launches revamped website. Revamped. Okay, revamped means to give a new or improved form. Okay, so they have given a new form to the website about gallantry award recipients. Okay, so website provides information about gallantry awards in India and their recipients since independence. Along with the portal, he also launched a gallantry award quiz competition and an e-magazine. Okay, that e-magazine is known as called Soryavan. Okay, and your website is gallantryawards.gov.in. Okay, and this is the last slide of our day. It says richest India's wealth rose 35% during pandemic to 3 trillion. Okay, lakhs lost jobs, lives. Okay, Oxfam's inequality virus report. So what it says, the rise in the fortunes for the top 100 millionaires since lockdown in March is enough to give 13.8 crore poorest Indians a check for 94,045 each. Mukesh Ambani earned 90 crores an hour. Okay, how much does he earn? 90 crore an hour during pandemic when 24% of people in India were earning under 3,000 a month. Okay, and around 1,70,000 people lost their jobs every hour in April 2020. So most people in India they lost their job in the month of April. Okay, guys, so this is all about today's current affairs. I have updated you with what is going on around you. All right. So the question they may frame from this in any of the examination. You should know what is happening around you. All right. So best wishes ahead and have a nice day.